Imagine a legendary sci-fi saga, famed for its brutal extraterrestrial hunters relentlessly pursuing humanity, suddenly flipping the script into a hilarious buddy comedy. Yes, we're diving into the wild world of Predator Badlands, where the killer of killers teams up with a chatty android. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around to see how this shakes up your expectations for the series. This movie review uncovers a franchise twist that's equal parts thrilling and absurd. Picture this. The core character is an alien predator from a race of interstellar stalkers who strut their stuff as the ultimate killer of killers. His partner in crime? A synthetic android designed to gather extraterrestrial samples, complete with a perky, non-stop narration that pops up even in the face of impending doom. Throw in an endearing sidekick, a nimble critter that moves like a clever rhesus monkey but has the adorable wrinkled face of a pug. And you've got a trio tackling perilous landscapes packed with lethal traps. Now, we wouldn't exactly call it side-splitting funny when one hero slices a giant creature in two with a laser sword and proudly hoists its gory, severed spine like a trophy. But let's face it, it's clear you're watching a classic buddy comedy, starring none other than a predator as the co-lead. If that reminds you of iconic odd couple duos, you're spot on. Think something like the theme from The Odd Couple playing in the background. But here's where it gets controversial. Rewriting a stone-cold assassin from distant galaxies into a comedic sidekick? Once upon a time, this menacing hunter was the ultimate menace, blocking Arnold Schwarzenegger's path to survival in the jungles of Central America. Thanks to groundbreaking creature design by Stan Winston and the relentless appetite for franchise expansions, this dreadlocked, mandible-sporting invader kept returning to Earth, from preying on 18th century Native American tribes to clashing with futuristic LA police officers. The result? Explosion of sequels. Comic books, video games, action figures, and even an animated series. It even battled it out with those infamous xenomorphs from the Alien universe. Clearly, this alien had star power. Now, the 6th entry in the Predator series, or the 8th if you include the Alien vs. Predator spin-offs, Predator Badlands keeps the blend of low-budget action flicks and campy horror layered with solid sci-fi vibes. Most chats happen in the Predator's native tongue, which fans dub Predatorese, and the story unfolds on bizarre planets that look like the love child of painter Frank Frazetta's wild landscapes and artist Roger Dean's fantastical worlds. Yet at its core, it's a light-hearted road comedy, packed with laughs from a mismatched duo learning to cooperate, plus plenty of humorous moments involving the slimy guts of enormous space beasts. Is this the Predator universe's take on a comedic chase movie like Midnight Run that we didn't know we needed? You decide. The adventure kicks off with family drama among the Yautja. That's the proper name for these alien hunters, by the way. A warrior culture obsessed with honor and hunting prowess. Young Dek, played by Demetrius Schuster Koloamatangi, is trying to prove himself through traditional manhood rites, like earning his invisibility cloak by defeating a fellow warrior in combat. His challenger? His own brother, Quay, my comic. Spoiler alert. Dek gets the short end of the stick and is marked for death by their father, the tribe's leader, who believes weaklings should be eliminated to keep the group strong. In a daring escape, Dek vows to return with the ultimate prize, the head of a Kalisk, a nearly indestructible monster with the ability to regenerate from injuries, lurking in the harsh expanses of planet Jenna. If this sounds confusing already, buckle up. Things only get stranger, and this is the part most people miss. Once Dek arrives on Jenna, he battles vicious local plants, wild animals, and massive predators. He also stumbles upon Thea, Elle Fanning, a robot created by the infamous Weyland-Yutani Corporation. You know, the same shady company from the Alien films that's always up to no good with their experiments and corporate greed. Thea was sent to capture the Kalisk too, making this a full-on franchise crossover that's now officially part of the canon. Their first encounter is a chaotic meet-cute involving a pterodactyl-like flyer, stinging plants that shoot paralyzing darts, and a nest where Thea is trapped. After freeing her, Dec realizes she's missing her lower body. "Help me find my legs," she says, "and I'll assist you in tracking down that Kalisk." He straps her onto his back, and with the help of their new monkey dog companion, whom Thea names Bud, they embark on their quest. Cue the upbeat tune moving right along from the Muppet movie for that whimsical vibe. The story delivers plenty of excitement, scares, spills, and witty exchanges. You'd be amazed at the comedy gold in English to predatories banter. Fanning nails Thea's bubbly, overly optimistic personality with a touch of opportunism. But she can flip to cold and sinister when portraying Thea's evil synthetic duplicate. Director Dan Trachtenberg, who previously directed the series' acclaimed gem, Prey, in 2022, and the animated Predator Killer of Killers this year, proves he's the go-to maestro for the franchise. He masterfully handles sweeping, book cover-worthy vistas, roaring monster assaults, and a standout scene where Thea, still legless, fights off Weyland-Yutani goons. The film flows effortlessly, pausing for Dec's growly lessons on conquering through strength and the occasional beheading. In the end, Badlands hints at a deeper message right before the epic final showdown, with a surprise alien nod thrown in, the tragic climax, and a post-credits tease. It reminds us that blood ties to a killer clan aren't as important as the bonds you form with your chosen family of cosmic hunters. Share your opinions in the comments. We'd love to hear if you're on board with this new direction or if you prefer the straight-up action.